Life is a journey filled with various encounters and experiences, some of which may be challenging and even toxic. Toxic people, individuals who drain our energy, manipulate, or consistently bring negativity into our lives, can be found in different contexts, including friendships, relationships, and workplaces. While it may be difficult to understand why such individuals cross our paths, there are deeper reasons behind their presence. In this video, we will explore 5 possible explanations, drawing inspiration from biblical verses to shed light on why toxic people are put into our lives. Let's dive in. Reason number 1. A test of character. The Bible verse that reflects this concept is found in James chapter 1, verses 2-4, which states, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." The Bible often emphasizes the testing of faith and character, illustrating how challenging experiences can serve as opportunities for growth. Similarly, encountering toxic people can be seen as a test of our own character and resilience. Just as gold is purified through intense heat, we are refined through difficult encounters. Toxic individuals challenge us to develop and strengthen qualities such as patience, forgiveness, and compassion. By navigating these challenging relationships, we have the chance to grow and become more resilient in our interactions with others. Just as perseverance in faith leads to maturity and completeness, navigating toxic relationships can lead to personal growth and the development of valuable character traits. Reason number 2. Learning boundaries and self-care. The Bible verse that highlights the importance of guarding our hearts and prioritizing self-care is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, which says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Toxic people often disregard personal boundaries, causing harm to our mental and emotional well-being. However, their presence can actually serve as a catalyst for learning and implementing healthy boundaries in our lives. Through these challenging experiences, we gain a deeper understanding of the need to prioritize self-care and protect our own mental and emotional health. The Bible reminds us to guard our hearts, emphasizing the significance of preserving our inner well-being. Recognizing toxic patterns helps us establish boundaries that safeguard our emotional and mental states. By setting these boundaries, we create a healthier environment for ourselves and cultivate relationships that are more supportive and nourishing. Establishing boundaries not only protects our well-being, but also leads us toward healthier relationships. It allows us to communicate our needs and limits, ensuring that we are treated with respect and kindness. Learning to say no to toxic behaviors and toxic individuals empowers us to create a space that promotes positivity and personal growth. By prioritizing self-care and implementing healthy boundaries, we take charge of our own happiness and create a foundation for healthier, more fulfilling connections with others. Reason number 3. Cultivating empathy and compassion. The Bible verse that highlights the importance of extending empathy and compassion even to our enemies is found in Matthew chapter 5, verse 44, where it says, "But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." Encounters with toxic people can teach us valuable lessons about empathy and compassion. The Bible encourages us to love our enemies and pray for those who mistreat us. While it may be challenging, extending kindness and understanding to toxic individuals opens us up to growth and transformation. By seeking to understand the underlying causes of their toxicity, we may discover wounds, insecurities, or past experiences that have shaped their behavior. This understanding allows us to respond with compassion instead of resentment, fostering healing for both parties involved. By choosing empathy over judgment, we create an environment that promotes healing, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Cultivating empathy and compassion towards toxic individuals enables us to break the cycle of negativity and create space for healing and transformation. It allows us to see beyond their toxic behaviors and recognize the woundedness within them. By responding with kindness instead of retaliation, we open the door for potential growth and change. In practicing empathy and compassion, we not only foster healing within ourselves, but also create an opportunity for the toxic person to find healing and restoration, ultimately leading to a more harmonious and compassionate society. Reason number 4: spiritual growth and surrender. The Bible verse that emphasizes the importance of trusting in a higher power and surrendering our circumstances is Proverbs 3 verse 5, which states, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Encountering toxic people can serve as a catalyst for deepening our spiritual journey and surrendering our circumstances to God. The Bible teaches us to trust in the Lord wholeheartedly, acknowledging that our own understanding may be limited. When faced with toxic relationships, we come to realize that we cannot change or control others, but we can surrender the situation to God and focus on our own personal growth. These experiences lead us to develop a stronger reliance on our faith, finding solace and guidance in times of turmoil. By surrendering to a higher power, we open ourselves up to divine wisdom, comfort, and strength that can carry us through the challenges of toxic relationships. Our faith becomes a source of support and guidance, enabling us to navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. Through the process of surrendering toxic relationships to God, we release the burden of trying to change or fix others. This surrender allows us to focus on our own growth, spiritual development, and well-being. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and that we can find comfort and guidance in a higher power. Trusting in God's plan and leaning on His understanding helps us navigate the complexities of toxic relationships with grace, forgiveness, and a sense of purpose. It brings us closer to our spiritual journey and empowers us to overcome the challenges that come our way. Reason number 5: appreciation for healthy relationships. The Bible verse that highlights the importance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences is found in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33, which states, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." Encountering toxic people allows us to develop a greater appreciation for healthy relationships. Through these experiences, we gain clarity on the qualities we desire and deserve in our connections with others. The Bible reminds us of the significance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences and avoiding those who corrupt our character. Toxic relationships serve as a stark contrast to healthy ones, highlighting the negative impact toxic individuals can have on our well-being. This contrast prompts us to seek out and cherish the company of those who uplift, support, and genuinely care for us. By recognizing the value of healthy relationships, we become more intentional in cultivating and nurturing connections that bring joy, love, and positivity into our lives. Appreciating healthy relationships allows us to set higher standards for ourselves and the people we choose to associate with. It reminds us that we deserve to be treated with respect, kindness, and genuine care. By experiencing the toxicity of certain individuals, we gain a newfound gratitude for the uplifting and supportive relationships that bring out the best in us. This appreciation motivates us to invest in nurturing those connections and surrounding ourselves with individuals who contribute positively to our lives. As we cultivate healthy relationships, we create a nurturing environment that fosters personal growth, happiness, and overall well-being. In conclusion, encountering toxic people in our lives can be challenging, but it is important to remember that there are deeper reasons behind their presence. Through these experiences, we are tested, learn to set boundaries, cultivate empathy, deepen our spirituality, and appreciate the value of healthy relationships. Just as the Bible provides wisdom and guidance, its teachings can shed light on our interactions with toxic individuals and offer us a path toward growth and transformation. As we navigate the complexities of toxic relationships, let us remember to guard our hearts, prioritize self-care, and extend empathy and compassion. By surrendering our circumstances to a higher power and seeking spiritual growth, we can find solace and guidance in challenging times. Moreover, by appreciating healthy relationships and surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we create a supportive environment that nurtures our well-being. We want you to like and share this message so that it reaches a wider audience. Together, let us spread the understanding that encounters with toxic people serve a purpose in our lives, and by embracing these lessons, we can grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. May this video inspire you to navigate toxic relationships with grace, seek personal growth, and cultivate a life filled with love, kindness, and healthy connections. Remember, you have the power to transform toxic encounters into catalysts for personal growth and positive change. Amen.